Where am I?
Hello, everyone! We're back with more Master Detective Archives Rain Code, and last time, we teamed up with Halara to solve the mystery of the Nailman murders, considering there were multiple murders. All of the people at the church are suspicious. We just need to find out which one of them did it. And also, we got a time limit that perfectly reached the time of our stream, and I loved that. Anyway, welcome back to the Mystery Labyrinth, everyone. Where all of us seem like we're on drugs. Yeah, I actually did not hear the news of the new handheld of the Xbox making a handheld console, and I thought to myself, isn't the era of handheld consoles kind of dead now? The only handheld consoles that there are your phone, the Switch Lite, and an undocked Switch. All of the other handheld systems are kind of obsolete now. There may as well be relics. So, little late to the party, Xbox. But hopefully this'll make Vert get a sister. And yes, I agree, Shaman. Let's hope she doesn't mess it up somehow. Oh yeah, the Steam Deck. I forgot about that. I thought about getting one. Anyway. Yeah, let's hope Vert doesn't screw it up. Yeah, same, Yuma. Same.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
I think you can talk now, Yuma. You don't have to speak in your head anymore.
Halara? Let me explain.
Okay, here comes the fast forward thing. I honestly love that the game did this. It's kind of comical. Especially with all of the poses that Yuma goes into when he's trying to explain anything. I love it so much. It's so funny. Halara looks like there. Fuck. I almost misgendered them. Sorry. They look like they are going to beat Yuma's ass. Wow, wonderful way to start the stream.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
It's been a while since I played, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Halara.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this.
I'm going to charge you an extra 5 million yen for making me watching you do all those poses. Oh my god, you're killing me, chat. I love it.
Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Well, she's a goddess. Goddess of death.
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scaracute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
I mean, Halara gets straight to the point. You know this Shinigami.
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman? We were pursuing that case together?
Oh, wow. Looks like this one forgot.
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
The fact that they remember the amount, that sucks. If only they'd forgotten that. Yuma, you have the worst luck.
You remember the exact amount.
I mean, if they're passionate, of course they're gonna remember.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something.
The thing is that handhelds might make a roaring comeback since the tech for handhelds is catching up to the PS4, Xbox One spec, and thus can handle most if not all games out there. Ooh, that might be interesting. I mean, I wouldn't complain if handhelds came back. I kinda miss them. Sometimes I play my old ones for nostalgia.
My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
But that's exciting. That's cool to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away.
I mean, that does make sense.
Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Oh yeah, that's a good point! Since Alara doesn't remember the case, they don't remember the additional fee for how many times you held their hand. Okay, well then that's sparing Yuma then. Otherwise, I think the cost would have... You know what, Shaman? I actually didn't even think of that. You're right. If Halara gave Yuma an extra cost for holding their hand, that's true, they wouldn't remember it. They would only remember the cost of what Yuma owed them before they started exploring the case together. So yeah, that's actually a very interesting point. I did not know that, actually. I feel kind of stupid, because yeah, I do remember Yuma specifically saying that you can add holding his hand to the bill. But now they don't remember it! I think that's kind of funny. So I guess that's some luck.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
Halara?
Come on, it's a cool nickname, Halara. You know you like it.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Yuma just clenches his fist and thinks to himself, yes! Just a little bit. That's a little less than I owe them. Just a little, but it's something.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Also, Yuma isn't wrong. Shinigami does give nicknames to everyone. Literally calling them something else but their name. She only calls them their name in the Gumshoe Gab for some reason, but in the actual game, she refers to them as something else. I think it's cute and quirky. I like it.
Supporting role?
I think Halara is a base nickname, to be honest. That's based.
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
Yeah, except now you really are an assistant. You're going to have to learn the case from us from scratch again.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon.
Well, obviously not, Yuma. That would be cheating. And that would also make the stream way smaller. You don't want that.
That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
I mean, I'm aiming for 3 hours like I usually do.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
You have to make it weird, Shinigami.
Huh? What thing?
Oh my god.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Poor Yuma.
Yeah, I am.
I have 4 3DSs. Is Yuma blushing? Yes, he is. The poor thing can't handle this much eroticism from his spirit partner. Understandably so. He's just a little guy. But yes, I have 4 3DSs. Don't ask.
This world is just full of surprises.
Some of them are old that I just kept. I remember I had a Pokemon Y 3DS, but it sadly broke. So that one's just an antique. Laura, I'm charging you double for making me watch that.
I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies, interfering with your progress through the mystery labyrinth.
God, they know everything. We literally don't have to explain much to them, do we?
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
Did you have to do that, Yuma? You think you're so cool.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh boy, here we go. My controller is gonna vibrate again. Shield your eyes, chat.
That was a lot. Here you go.
Did you have fun with that, Shinigami? Lara, I'm causing triple for seeing that. Oh my god.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
I love how they just ask. Oh my god, it's like, why can't you just hand them to him like a normal person? Because I'm not a person!
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Okay, shut up, Shinigami. We don't need to know.
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Poor Yuma. He's gonna die from secondhand embarrassment before we even go through this maze.
All right, we're all set.
I'm charging Shinigami for getting it on my shoes. What? You have glitter on your shoes, Helara. It might give your outfit some more character. I have no words for your absurdity.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Alright, in we go. I like how it vibrates my controller just closing the door.
I understand that progressing through this mystery labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the mystery labyrinth.
Oh my god! Yuma can't have anything, can he?
Oh, what?
He literally can't get a W, like, at all in this game.
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the mystery labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
I'm so behind on Raincoat to do work on Sonic and Shadow Generations, you mean? Basically, you're playing another game. Well, it's fine. You get to watch me play it, so I hope you enjoy yourself. I love it when people watch me and they have no idea what to expect. Even if I've played, it makes it fun for me to see y'all's reactions.
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Helara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See? Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Helara.
Halara's not phased at all. I mean, I'm sure it's interesting as hell to them. You're still at the beginning of this chapter? Huh.
What's this?
Also, I think it's hilarious that we're actually playing... We're practically finishing chapter 1 of both V3 and Raincode at the same time. Which I think is funny. Makes me wonder if I can keep that up.
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes. I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
First off,
Aren't you going to check the scene at the clock tower first? Let's go once you're ready.
Let's solve this
The
thing!
clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room! Let's hurry, Master! Okay.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Ew, they talk! No thank you! Again, Halloween was a few weeks ago. Stop it, game. Up in the spooky factor, I guess. I mean, to be fair, Halara didn't see this one, so this is new to them anyway.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost die.
And I have fun doing it every single time just to see that look on your face.
Looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
the 4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Damn it. I try to drink my water. My headphones fall off. Ah. Why must my cat ear headphones be so heavy? Oh, well, at least I'm using them more now. I didn't use them before.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery! Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey!
I mean, she was gonna do that to you anyway, Yuma. I feel like...
I see. So that's how to make the questions appear.
Okay, this is just from me playing, this is me playing the Switch version. I feel like in Raincode Plus, I feel like there's more blood coming out of Yuma's neck when it gets cut like that. I feel like there wasn't as much, but now there's a crap ton of blood coming out. That's a really neat detail.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Oh, that's why there was a lot of blood, because it's everywhere. Look at all this. It's everywhere. Hit, click on the corpse. That's where the culprit escaped. No thanks.
Here.
I mean, where else would they escape? They would have to escape from the window.
It has to be here.
The culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
No wonder Yuma gets a headache all the time. The poor detective is losing blood. I mean, I'm surprised he's not anemic by now.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
I'm still thinking on how that happens exactly. Like your neck is slit 1 second and then suddenly there's nothing under your neck. Like it's like a whole, like it's like a temporary thing that just stops. This mystery labyrinth is full of bullshit and I love it.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right, let's try it.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay, so you're the mystery phantom? Why your head look like a whole bush, man?
The Nailman killings
What?
have already been solved.
Your hair is bigger than your whole head, dude. How are you keeping it up like that? I mean, I know you like flowers, but goddamn. These designs just get crazier.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery phantom. The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us. You think the culprit really escaped from here, this high up? If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try? Help!
Hey, don't drag me down with you.
We can't leave a guest behind, Halara. It would be downright unmannerly.
She just drags Halara with her. I love it.
So simple.
All right.
This might be a little tough for you, Master.
Okay. X. All right then. I don't.
Yuma, the mystery labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A tool?
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Halara is just that confident in being an assistant. They lost their memory, but they know.
Master, concentrate!
Oh god. I love the questions coming up, but like, okay, I need to look at the buttons.
This must be it.
I mean, no, it's that.
That's it! We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
No!
What?
Dodge it!
Oops. Well, so much for taking no damage. That's my own fault for getting excited. Okay. Are they gonna have different buttons, though? I mean, it's not that one.
No! I can't dodge it!
Again, me getting excited. So it seems to be X every single time. Okay, now I know. There it is.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Wait, huh?
There's no way I can dodge it!
Wait, why? What? Those were not Xbox controls. Did I leave it alone too long?
To climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window.
Yeah, I got
Unless
it,
you've
but
had
that
special
wasn't
training
fair.
for
Those were
it.
keys.
There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how
I guess I
things
better do
went
them in
down.
the order of the WASD then, so it was Y.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope.
God, what a pain.
It must have been...
Okay, please,
What's that?
don't do that again.
I can't hear you!
Okay, if it's if they're doing that with me, then fine.
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Now you do it. Wow. Okay, game. That was cool. Okay, in my defense, that wasn't fair.
Ow! We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
I love Halara's confidence. It makes me laugh. Yes, it is thanks to me. You spent your money very well. I commend you, Yuma. No.
Well, it was a lot of money.
Okay, Yuma, you're not making it better.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
I don't think it was a bug. I think I left my controller untouched for a little bit too long. Sometimes that happens. If I, don't press the buttons on this controller, it just defaults back to the keyboard. I just need to press the buttons again, but that was very weird.
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape.
Again, this is my first time playing on the PC. First time using an Xbox controller, and it's been a while since I played this game on the Switch, so I don't fully remember. Alright, well, there is the ladder.
The details of the case are still unclear to me.
Yuma just appeared.
Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm actually still new to playing games on the computer. I may have done it for a few years, but I'm not as experienced as some people. And I've only started using a Xbox controller this year, so I'm still not confident with using it.
Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Also, whenever I use a controller when playing on the PC or a computer, I usually put my controller under the table so they can't hear the button pressing. I did that constantly when recording videos for my Neptunia playthrough games, because my microphone can pick up literally any sound. So I felt like I had to hide my controller to prevent the button pressing, and it's become a bit of a habit now.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom, it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you.
Oh god.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Sesame Flower Bush is back.
Back.
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The Watchmaker is the culprit.
I don't want to hear your lazy ass reasoning, dude.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
Yeah!
Okay, here we go. Gotta remind myself of the controls. Been 3 weeks since I was in the last mystery labyrinth, I think. Hold on. Wait, can I look at the... How do I look at the controls? No.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The Watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
Yeah, nah, that's not...
The Watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails.
That proves
In
nothing!
other words, he committed the crime.
That proves nothing!
After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created them.
Yeah, I know it's this.
Locked room.
Oh, nope. Wrong one.
Say, a locked room was created, right? I don't think you can refute that. Isn't he supposed to be afraid? Isn't he supposed to be afraid of heights? That clock tower is awfully high.
Right.
Yeah, if the Watchmaker was the culprit, he wouldn't have been able to escape like that. Okay, I should probably just wait.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The Watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
Proving nothing.
The Watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails.
Again, proving nothing.
In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime,
You're lazy.
just as you
That's sound.
deduced, he created that locked room. And escaped via the rope
There's
ladder.
the one I need to cut, because I'm stupid!
This is the truth. The Watchmaker is afraid of heights.
I was too fast. My problem is, I got this stupid thought in my head that there were only 2 inflamed statements to contradict. But this isn't Danganronpa. I don't know why I thought that.
He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
I wouldn't say impossible, Yuma, but I agree. He isn't the mailman.
Damn you!
That's what you get for being lazy, just picking a person that has a nail in his hand as the culprit. Like, what?
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I mean, yeah, he was trying to cover it up the minute he decided that some guy who was working on maintenance was the culprit. Dumbass.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I don't know, I think they're just lazy.
All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Halara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
Inigami is so proud to say that, you can tell!
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened.
I mean, maybe Yuma explained cues to Halara at the start when he was explaining everything. He basically did have to explain that there were obstacles in the Mystery Labyrinth, so that could have been when he explained it to them. Maybe.
Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do. Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church. Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Okay, Halara, stop tooting your own horn.
Wait, you're tooting your own horn?
Oh my god! It's so funny when I make comments and then the game just repeats what I say. Oh look! We're in a church!
Hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it?
You literally just did.
Check it out! A new solution key!
Only clergy members have access to the incinerator. Just like that, the tree is incinerated. And the doll is
Back to the
free.
original spot.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the Mystery Labyrinth operates.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Aw, Yuma. I don't know why, but I found that so adorable. Poor thing.
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't ya?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. The tone of your voice just told everything that we needed to know, Yuma. Yes, you are. You are very jealous.
We're
And
short
it's
on
cute.
time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Hey, baby, be jelly!
Right.
So true,
I
so
can't
true.
wait to reap the culprit's soul.
Yuma's so done with everything.
What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Let's see.
Okay, chat, I'm going to leave the decision of which way we go next to y'all. I'm going to go refill my water. I've run out, so I'm not gonna put on the BRB screen. I'll just leave. So tell me which number you think I should do in the chat, and I will be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, chat, what's the verdict? What are we doing? Okay, 3, 2, 3. So, okay. You seem to have a lot for 3. Three threes and 1, 2, so I guess 3 wins. Sorry guys, I need a BRB again, so this time I will put the BRB screen. I'll be back in about maybe 5 minutes. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So 3 seems to have won, so we will head over to 3. I think 3 won, if I remember correctly.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing!
Are you going to the third locked room?
Hey, so we're going to the art gallery.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through.
I don't know, Yuma. You might have been a very tiny child. You probably could have fit through. Also, you can fit an arm. You can't just fit a finger. You can fit an arm. Don't lie.
How did the culprit vanish from here?
I don't know. Let's cut your neck and see. Okay. Where did the culprit flee from? Well, it can't be the window. Probably the door.
Here!
I mean, I can't see anywhere else they would leave.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
I mean, yeah. Huh? The door? Really?
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
Then why don't you try leaving?
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Halara's face.
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world
chat.
when we were investigating this place.
Chat, look at Halara's face, and then look at the painting behind them. It's the same face! Oh my god. I love the model's expressions. They crack me up. That's a perfect picture.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Okay, Halara already figured it out.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
Looking down on Yuma again. Oh, Yuma, you can't catch a break. Even when Halara forgets, they instantly recall it once they figure it out. Oh my god.
How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
Is this the storage key?
Which means... this one's a freebie! I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
I mean, I don't think that they can.
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
There's one answer?
Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
I don't think so, honestly. So we literally had to do nothing. Okay.
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
I mean, there's no way if you threw a key, it would literally be in the right place. Or, like, I don't know how it got through the nail into the doll, but I don't think throwing it was the right answer.
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right. But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Up, it's falling again. Okay.
You're back. The key vanished.
The key is in my hand.
I have this really creepy doll now.
Master! You got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Okay, here we go.
You gotta think like the culprit, Master!
Think about
Blood place is suspicious.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same steps. Inspect the items and the sequence of events. Some items weren't used in the crime at all, so careful.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
Okay, well... the painting that it was on. Oh, here it is.
Alright, first, take the painting.
Prop the painting up against the wall next to the window. Nail the key to the painting. Nail the doll to the painting. I think you nail the doll to the painting first.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
Yeah, this is where you put a top on the window. Why is this an option?
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window. After that...
Go outside.
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
Wall.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Tongue on a nail stuck in the doll.
No. Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery. The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
Okay. Nailed to the painting with the doll?
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window.
Oh yeah, there were 2 nails. I forgot about the second nail. There was one through the doll's head, and then there was one through the doll's chest. I forgot about the second nail.
Finally.
Push it in! Nothing else was necessary. Knock it in.
I pushed the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious.
Kyoko. Yeah, that's what I expect from my kid.
So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Like, yeah, he's a fledgling. He lost his memory, so he's a fledgling, so he's just like his father. But I believe in him. Because he's my kid, and he's also his father's kid.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
Yes, Shinigami. You said yourself that you're not good at solving mysteries. So yeah, the amateur is you, not Yuma.
Hey, a treasure chest! Oh, who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
Shinigami.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest.
Well, she's proud of it.
Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
It's empty.
What? All that work for nothing?
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
You can just tell how tired Yuma is now.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
Okay, what does that mean?
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
Poor
We
Yuma.
can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Good job, chap. We found nothing with this one. I'm just kidding.
All right, let's keep going and solve the remaining locked room.
All right, chat. Number 1 or number 2? Which one? Okay, we got 2. It's looking like 2 is winning. Oh, 2 already got my vote. Okay, 2.
The second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. The corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was found underneath the corpse.
Honestly, I think that this one is the most interesting out of all of them because of how convoluted it is.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the second locked room?
Yeah, who voices these dolls?
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other Nailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room or we're not leaving.
I'll try.
It kind of does, but I don't think that it's...
The door was locked when the corpse was found.
I don't think it's Compa.
And the only key was underneath. There are no windows that could have been used to escape. So how did the culprit escape
I mean,
from
maybe
here?
it is, I'm not sure. Does sound like her, you're right. There's only one way in and out of this room. So it has to be the door.
Here! This has to be the spot.
Once again, the door.
To leave the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Sure. After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
Hold on, let me think this over. We should go back inside for now.
And you're locked out. Yep.
What? Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door. And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here...
They have to have insane precision.
It stopped. But nothing happened. The door is still closed.
Go away, I'm thinking about Yako in here. Oh my god.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown
Also,
in.
did you guys notice that Yuma had to sit on top of the chair? He didn't just stand on top of the... where you would sit on the chair. He also stood on, like, the edge of the chair. How he was able to do that without falling, I will never know.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse. I see. So this is the vital clue for this locked room. I'm beginning to understand what happened here.
Already, Halara?
Halara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Oh my god, Halara, stop.
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
God, Halara literally flinched.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xian.
Oh my god, Halara's even charging the death god. Oh, Halara, you're so based.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You really are a devil. Trying to take money from a death god, huh?
Do you even have any money, Shinigami? What is the currency in your world or with your types of people?
The key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in? Maybe the corpse was moved? That would explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Stop, okay.
Aww, the least completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
Got it.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor.
Well, you want it solved for you too. You literally asked for Halara to whisper it in your ear, Shinigami. You have no room to talk.
So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Oh god, here comes the barrel minigame.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master!
I swear, that's the catchphrase she uses every single time that this minigame comes. Alright, well, what's the word? Okay, we're back on Jabberwock Island. What's the word, Shinigami? Culprit used a blink to move the body. Eat it, Shinigami.
You can do it,
What
Master!
sort of marks were on the edge of the doll's eye socket? Eat it! What marks were on the corpse's neck?
You can do it, Master!
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That up! Great! Nice! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Nice!
I just imagine Yuma throwing the blades. He just grabs it, throws it with both of his little hands. Halara, I'm charging quadruple for making me watch this nonsense.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
He did warn us.
Think a tiny string could move a whole
I
corpse.
said leave me alone. I'm thinking about Yako and I don't want to be interrupted.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
And gay, don't forget gay.
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
I can see Halara throwing one to hit Shinigami.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor, which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
I can't have you find my Yako shrine. I would have to kill you if you saw it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time?
Not necessarily, Yuma. Okay. But what are physics?
The door!
What are physics, right, chat?
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
Okay, what question? Oh wait, no, we actually have to fight him. Okay, never mind. Okay, back to the Coliseum. Okay.
Your deduction is wrong. Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved?
Ah!
The corpse was fixed in place.
Wait. I don't remember which one. It was the wrong. Wait. There we go.
It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
I'll slash through this mystery.
That was too far.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered.
Oh god, he's multiplying! This is all.
What's this?
This is all for my beloved Yako.
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances.
Oh dear god, the echoing. Now the echoing!
As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Laura!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pin body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
To grab him by the leash.
I won't let you!
Ah! The position was the corpse before it was moved. Upper body sitting up. Yeah, goodbye.
That's right! The corpse was sitting up at first. That's why only the wounds in the upper half of the body bled straight down.
It was used to sit the body upright. A cardboard box. No, a string.
The string I mentioned before was thin but sturdy. It was all over the room, holding the body's upper half in place. That's the reason only the corpse's neck had marks on it.
Why was the corpse lying on its back at the time of discovery? When the string was cut? Nope, retrieved. Ah! Sorry, Yuma. It was when it was retrieved. I'm dumb. Okay. It was when it was retrieved. Okay. Okay. When it was retrieved.
The culprit then retrieved all the string that kept the corpse in place from outside the door. And with nothing to support it, the top half of the corpse fell back to the floor, just like how it was discovered.
Bob, I'm definitely not gonna get an S on this one. Oh well. mean, I got lucky the first time.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Alright, now we gotta recreate it.
Huh? When did that happen?
Ted, you got the string, Yuma.
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did.
Yes, we did it before.
Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay. So first, pretty sure we put it up here. There were string marks on the vent too.
First, a knot was tied through a slit in the vent. After that, the fishing line was drawn away to another location. In terms of sequence, it'd probably be easier to start with things that are fixed in place.
Okay. Okay, so... Did you attach it to the doll neck?
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye. And then the fishing line passed through the eye to somewhere else.
That's very creepy. I don't like that. Put it under his neck.
Right. The line was then passed around a certain point on the corpse. That was...
Under the neck.
here, behind the neck. The line ends here to support it. Now, it's clear that the line passed through the vent, the doll's eye, and ended beneath the neck.
Hang on. Why pull a line through the doll first? Can't you just start by pulling it from under the body?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first, as it was fixed in place. Next, the fishing line.
Put it back?
Now, to return the line to the vent. This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The room has been completely prepared. So next...
Leave.
The culprit exited through the door and locked it with the key. And then... the key was thrown through the gap in the vent.
Again, that precision has to be insane for it to throw it there.
If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse, the only thing left was to untie the line.
That's the
Then-
thing. If. That is a big if. If you fail, you're locked out of the room. Imagine if he failed and then he had to get some like needle or something to try to open the door again and try again. How many attempts do you think this took? That's insane.
The corpse, which was supported only by the line, would fall face up on top of the key. That's how the culprit created the locked room.
Hooray! You did it! That's my master!
Again, that's a big if. Sheesh. Insane.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body, but the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That's so messed up.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
Okay, hopefully this actually gets us something.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Shinigami? I think that would have to be Yuma.
Which is me, of course.
Really? Okay, whatever you say. Fishing line. A fishing line was used in the locked room mystery of this mansion's study. Okay.
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now. Let's solve the rest.
Alright. I'm for the last one. Which is number 1.
The first locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
Are you going to the first locked room?
Please stop twitching like that! I hate it, chat. I hate it so much.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again? But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I agree.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma,
Nah, it's
hurry up
okay.
and take care of this.
It's okay. I understand, Shaman.
Yeah, okay.
Like, which 4 eyes are you referring to, Halara or me? Because
This is
there's
where I
2
used
people with 4
Halara's
eyes in
forte
this
with
room.
my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
I get the feeling this one's probably gonna be the easiest one to figure out. Alright, so where did he flee? The vent!
Here. I know. What about the vent?
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yep.
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the 4 corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Oh, that's a jump scare.
How ludicrous. You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent?
Master, poking full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
What does that mean?
I love that! That line is great! What does that mean? What? I don't get your analogy, Shinigami! I swear, Lucian Doge, whatever his last name is, nailed Yuma's panic voice. So good. That was my FNAF audition, yeah! So true! That's so true!
They used the vent. That's utterly impossible.
Hang on.
Think.
Show me my keys. Not the key. Yeah, bent nails. Definitely the bent nails.
Where that vent is, isn't it pretty high up?
What's your
There's
point?
no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed,
That's not the one.
there's no foothold to use to reach
There it
it.
is!
I'll slash through this mystery.
That's literally the only thing, though.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
And it spins away.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
Yeah, no kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent.
That's literally the only thing in this mystery. That's it.
Did you find that out using my postcognition?
Yeah. Without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
I mean, Halara, that's kind of not fair to say when there was no evidence left at the place in the present time. The nails were gone. The body was gone. I don't think anyone could have solved this without your help.
Sorry.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
Yeah, literally the easiest one out of all of them. There is just bent nails. That's it.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Got it.
What's with the Anubis-looking statues, though?
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
Okay, fun fact, everyone. Fun fact. There actually was a character popularity poll for Raincode that went on. And Shinigami actually got second place. Guess who they lost to? Hint, they are also in this room.
Oh, that's me.
Nope. Nope.
All right, another solution key.
That is correct. Halara won first place in the popularity poll of Raincode. Hey, you lost to Halara, Shinigami. Only someone with a slender build could have used the nails as footing to escape the vent.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone can.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities quite nicely.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training. That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
So Quasi is out, yep. That definitely rules Quasimodo out of here.
Well, what do we do from here?
Alright
I
then.
see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room
Yeah,
mysteries.
that's what I thought, Tsubasa. It's too late for Halloween. It's too late for Halloween.
Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask, who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
The flying dolls under the trees are scary enough.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes. Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
I think that's what we all thought when we first met you, Mahalara. You're not alone. He still looks pretty damn pitiful. Look at him. Look at him. He's like a little scared puppy.
You sure are honest.
I mean, is it wrong? Are they wrong, Shinigami?
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective. Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you. With your logic, anything is possible.
Let's go, Yuma. You got praised by Halara.
All right, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Okay. Who is the Nail Man? Who is the Nail Man?
I'm not the Nail Man.
Is it Rose the Nun?
I'm not the culprit!
Is it Father Bob?
I'm not the nail man.
Is it Quasimodo the Worshipper?
How can I be the nail man?
Or is it John the Worshipper?
I'm not the Nail
Ask
Man.
your votes in the ballot, chat. Who's
I'm not the
guilty?
culprit!
I'm not the nail man.
We know it isn't you. Is it Rose, Bob,
the
or is it
culprit.
John? Literally,
I'm not the nail man.
we literally rule out Quasi sorely because of his build.
I'm not the culprit!
I'm not the Nail Man.
Okay, so who was it? God damn it,
I'm not
Bobby!
I'm not the.
How can I be the nail
We
man?
got one for Bob, one for
How
John.
can I be the nail man?
I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons that you could be the Nail Man.
I'm not the Nail Man.
I'm not the culprit! I'm not the culprit!
Yes. Father Bob, was it you? Yep. It was
The culprit is you, Father.
I'm sorry. That just sounded funny. All right, Father Bob, explain yourself. God damn it, Bobby.
What? That's an absolutely...
Ridiculous thing to say.
Said, God damn it, Bobby.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit? That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Okay, explain.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
No, Bobby, you were supposed to give me and Yako your blessing on our wedding. So you're not the nail man. Explain all the nails in your hair. What is that hair? All right, so you're gonna accuse someone first.
I'm a man of the cloth.
And what's your point?
It's total blasphemy. I'm not the nail man. That's it! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper!
No!
This is the truth!
As funny as it would be if it was him. He doesn't even work there!
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access.
He literally said, I don't work here. I'm just here for the aesthetic.
The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous! A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit.
Who are you gonna accuse next?
There are others working for the church.
Yes, and?
Yes, there's the servant.
Oh, I know which
The
one.
servant must be the nail maker.
Wait.
The servant was able to commit the
Wait. This one.
crimes.
No!
I'll slash through this mystery.
Yeah. Accusing Quasimodo will only get you in hotter water, sir.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No! Absolute lies!
Alright, next up is the nun.
The nun must be the culprit.
Oh yeah, accuse Rose, why don't you? Okay, a fishing line was used to lock room mystery study. The key's placement implies only someone with full use of their arms could have fashioned this room. Her arm is broken!
And also works at the church.
Yeah,
the
but
nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
her arm is broken!
This is the truth.
I was suspicious at first, but it actually ended up saving her.
In the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim.
Too perfect of aim.
With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
That's true, it was also her dominant hand. I forgot about that.
It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
I love how Yuma is so respectful calling him father because he's the priest.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
Not even Seth knows what to do. It's like, I think you're screwed here.
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God. I am not the nail man.
God, he got even worse.
What god would make you this ugly?
Damn, Shinigami.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I
I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
It means you have to lie, Yuma!
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
We literally learned this in the last game. We learned this in V3. Sometimes a lie is necessary to get to the truth.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you the advantage.
Introducing the lie mechanic in 1 week, yep.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
I mean, even Halara said that sometimes lying is necessary.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
I should lie.
But what could I use as a bluff?
Alright, let me look at the... What do we got? What do we got in our key arsenal? Let's see. What do we got? That's a lot of keys. Hang on. Okay. The murder case. The report concerning the clock tower. I don't think we can bluff with that. The footprints. There are suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grass behind the clock tower, apparently made by dress shoes, though nothing further could be determined. Could lie about that. The past Nail Man murders. I don't know if we can bluff about that. This painting. You wanna know what's hilarious? You wanna know what's funny? This painting right here? Completely useless evidence. It's not used once in anything. It was just there to take up a slot. This literally proved nothing about the third case at all. Also, this is the third case. This is the first one. This is the fourth one that we're doing. We had to do the fourth one, which probably the footprints. Yeah, let's use the footprints.
Enough with your stupid fantasies!
La 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 la.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy.
Do you have any proof that I'm the culprit? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
This is the truth.
Okay, Yuma, let's hear what you're gonna say here.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Bruh! Bruh! Dumbass!
You gave yourself away.
Literally going back to case 2 of Danganronpa 1. Poor Mondo. I mean, yeah, technically I had to bluff for that one too. It's the fucking blue jumpsuit all over again. Tracksuit, not jumpsuit. The blue tracksuit all over again. Dumbass! Look at this idiot. It's like, oh, god damn it. No! Well, alright. Alright. Okay, Father Bob, explain yourself.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Oh my god, not this again.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
God I warn is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them.
I mean, think about it. Some of those could have just been little petty vendettas, and you killed for it. There are people with very petty vendettas against people that always say that they wish they were dead. or want them to be killed or whatever. Yeah, evil incarnate, my ass! There's such a thing as a petty vendetta. Also, typical excuse using God as a means to saying, I'm doing the right thing. Why does anime always do this? I swear. Whenever the church or any sort of religion is the villain, they always do this. I was acting in the name of God. What I'm doing is the right thing. No, shut up.
Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them. Made them suffer.
God, I can't. Oh, for the person that asked, did I ever watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame? I actually do not think I watched it all the way through. I think I watched a little bit of it when I was younger, but I don't remember it. So no, I guess you could say that I have not seen it, so I'm not entirely sure the context of it. But interesting, so they also did this in Disney. Interesting.
All I did was slay evil.
Yeah, say that all you want. You're still a killer. And you're still going to hell. God ain't taking you into his arms, sir. Oh, you were referring to the Phantom?
Someone hates
how
somebody
funny.
bad enough?
But
they give that name to the Nailman.
But honestly, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that movie fully all the way through. Also, did you do your research to see if they truly deserve it? Okay, I'm just gonna be real. I don't think anybody deserves this. But yeah, I'm just picturing people in the city with really petty, stupid vendettas against people. Maybe a high schooler who wants to see their bully suffer. I don't know. But yeah, that's honestly very terrifying to think about. People get mad at people all the time. People wish death upon people all the time. But a lot of them is for stupid reasons that are not justified. So having a character like this exist as a serial killer is a horrifying thought. So yeah, nah, you get what you deserve, Father Bob. Go to hell, where you belong.
And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
The priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead.
I bet there are people that wish they were that cute. Why, Shinigami? I mean, what else can you work for for a bad guy church? Let's be real, what material is there? I mean, I guess that's true. It's just I've seen it so many times that I'm a little tired of it. I mean, I think a lot of people probably see religion as similar to being a cult. And cults are usually seen as bad in media. So I guess that's true. There really is something else they can work with. But I'm tired of seeing it!
What is awesome?
Awesome, but a little bit cliche.
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
I agree, Yuma. And I don't think the reason is justified whatsoever.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons.
Very true, Halara, very true.
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
Also, people use religion as a means of control. That is also true. Kinda why I stay away from it.
But
We solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Seth is an accomplice then.
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic.
Yuma, Shinigami, we still have a minigame to do. Why didn't you get all big? Why didn't we destroy the culprit like we did in those other cases? Well, he just gave up. Or maybe he's not the final boss. He may have been the culprit, but maybe there was someone else that we have to beat like that.
If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be
Lara,
solved,
a what?
then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit?
Yuma,
Oops.
if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end.
I mean, I don't see religion as a bad thing. It's just something that I stay away from because, yes, in my thoughts, it is a means for people to control other people. And I don't like to be controlled by anyone. So I stray away from it. Alara touched Yuma on their own accord. That's true. I mean, they've done that several times. They've done that, I think, 3 times. But this is still nice. Look, Yuma, Halara's touching you. Giving you an old hand to the shoulder for encouragement. So cute.
No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
All right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that.
Just look at you with your little big puppy dog eyes. You're practically begging for my help. This is just how I look, Shinigami. I know, you're so adorable. I can't say no to you.
Okay, Master. Lay it all out.
Alright. Alright, so we have 4 barrels for each case. Alright, chat. Which of the cases is the odd one out? I'm gonna let y'all answer this one. Well, I'm just taking another drink of water. Which one was the one without a reward? Which one indeed? Yuma, what are these idle animations? Not a bad deduction, but there's still more to be solved. Don't ease up now.
Good luck!
Fight on, Master! Fight on, Master Trainee! Lara will recognize your skills one of these days. Yeah, I did hear the news of that. May he rest in peace. He did a really good job as Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. I did see that. That's a shame. Talented actor. Well, pretty sure it was this one. The locked room different from the others is because of the victims. Non-public information. The victim was strangled, which wasn't made public. Nailed doll, woman's corpse? The back of the female's corpse head had blunt force trauma. Here we go! Oh, wrong button. I was hitting the wrong button again, okay. Nice! It was the cause of death!
That's right! That's right! Keep that up!
The cause of death was different. Nice pose from Shinigami, and then we get the ridiculous laser eye beams right afterwards. So absurd. This game is absurd, and I love it.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't like all these hanged bodies.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery's hemorrhage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resistance. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
I mean, the culprit did a very, very, very bad job of trying to hide that.
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right!
Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence! The work of the priest! The work of a copycat.
There must be a reason it was set up this way. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself. I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
Oh, I got it!
Huh?
The answer is, the culprit's got a choking fetish!
Don't be ridiculous. This isn't even a door. There isn't even a door for that.
Okay, Shinigami, okay. Well, I don't think it's coincidence, and the priest did everything already, so it must be the work of a copycat!
Right here!
Another dungeon.
The strangulation was faked, to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
I agree.
Shinigami is way too thirsty to focus. I mean...
Among the string of mailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity. So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed. We need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
All right, who is the copycat killer?
You're
Is
accusing
it-
me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Hey, I may have cat ears, but I am no copycat.
Dear sister, you shouldn't lie like that. Atua will punish you.
Oh, be quiet, you little brat. Your god is nothing to our god.
Oh, is that a challenge? You wish to dare defy Atua?
Yeah, our Lord and Savior will kick your Lord and Savior's ass any day of the week. Was it Rose, the nun, the boy,
No.
Quasimodo,
It's not me.
or John?
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
You're accusing me
Yeah.
of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Fuck you, our god is the ultimate life form.
Ah, well, so is Atua. Atua is the most ultimate of all life forms.
I told you
Maybe
already.
Johnny boy?
I have nothing to do with this.
Okay, it was a Johnny Bravo. He was a big nail man simp. No, not was. He is a big nail man simp.
You're accusing...
I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with these two, and the boy is just here for
I
placeholders.
told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
Okay, Johnny boy, was it you? Of course it was you. You're a giant nail man simp. You want to be just like him.
You are the copycat criminal.
You got bored. You wanted the nail man to notice you so badly.
Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation.
Yeah, you even told us about your crime, you idiot.
And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust!
God, he's-
You fell!
God, he's even more ugly. Wait, the victim was a girl. She rejected him, and that was enough. I mean, maybe we don't know. We don't really know what his motive was, other than being an nailman simp. All right, so what are our arguments? What's the argument? The woman's corpse, blunt force trauma, the past nailman murders. That's what you told us. The victim's neck, or non-public information. Johnny Bravo gets rejected every episode. That is true. He's also kind of got the perm. Okay, so I don't think it's the neck. It's not the victim's neck. I don't know if it's this. I'm gonna go with the non-public
Why
information.
accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene.
Yeah, you were. Every time.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal?
Because you're a simp.
It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Nope. Okay. Maybe I should wait a little bit.
I knew it.
The change in the cause of death is no coincidence. It's because it was done by a copycat.
Hey, Master, according to the solution key, the cause of death for each victim wasn't made public. The copycat tried to cover that up the cause of death, right? Why would they do that?
In that case,
Because they had seen the bodies, and only one of the suspects could have done that. Okay, so I should just wait.
Why accuse me of being the culprit?
No, this is the right key. I just need
I
to
was
wait.
just first on the scene.
That's not it.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Okay, it's not this one.
Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat.
Ah!
Enough could be the copycat!
Blaming everyone else.
Anyone could have done it!
Is this the one? Yep. Oh, I caught all of those. Nice. Critical hit, I'd say.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the mailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you! You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
Well, honestly, those were very, very clear words, Yuma. Here we go.
For the first on the scene to also be the culprit is rather cliche.
I agree, Halara.
He was always suspicious, but because the real mailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the mailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the mailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar is banging like crazy!
Banging?
That's where the conversation ends.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth. Master, don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Hey, Yuma's ready to go. Yuma's ready to ride on Shinigami again. Look at him. Is the vault really necessary, though? Can't you just pick them up with your hands, Shinigami? Honestly. I think if anyone has a fetish, it's you. Alright.
Let's do this, Master!
We'll never destroy this fort!
What?
Damn you! Stop it! Shut up!
I gotta remember the controls.
Damn this! Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the nailman! I'm not the culprit! How dare you accuse me when you have no proof? You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Halara's forte.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You're wrong! We use bullshit!
Thanks to Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Where is Halara?
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
They just appear on one of the boulders nearby just to speak for a few minutes.
Wrong! Shut up! Stop it! Get away from me! Damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Get away! worse if you use post-hoc vision! You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene! No clue will help lead you to the culprit! You're never gonna find the culprit! What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered!
Okay. It's not that. It's not that. No. Once again, another useless placeholder that this key is. This key is completely meaningless. It did nothing for this case. It didn't even help with the third locked room. It was just there. It has to be this because, well, everything else doesn't sound right, and this proves nothing about anything. So the paint being knocked over was weird. Alright.
Halara's postcognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's postcognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated.
You screwed yourself with that mistake, sir.
But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
Get his ass.
This is the truth of the case.
Blinding lights.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
So I only have the vent and the eyeless doll. Okay, so let me read it first. A Kanai Ward urban legend, the mysterious nail man. Incidents caused by the nail man. The nail man nails down corpses. The victim of the first incident, Dracula. The culprit completes the crime scene. The key is in the glass, I don't know why. He looks upward. He finds the vent. Culprit escapes through the vent. He climbs the vent and bends the nails. What did the culprit use to climb the wall? The bent nails, which literally became available. The bent nails. And while using nails for footing, he exits through the vent. The secret club has become a locked room. The victim of the second incident, 30-year-old man, I forgot his name, begins creating the locked room trick. What did the culprit use to tie the vent? Tie to the vent. What did he tie to the vent? Fishing line. He moves to the wall. He creates the trick by putting the thread through the creepy eyeless doll. Line passes through the eyeless doll. Where did the culprit pass the line through last? The back of the corpse's neck. line passes under the back of the corpse's neck. Triangular formation of the line is complete. He leaves the room, taking the chair. He stands on the chair, locks the door to the room, throws the key in with ridiculous precision. It lands near the corpse, retrieves the line, and the corpse's upper body falls over, and then the second locked room becomes a locked room. The third incident occurred at the art gallery storage, where this moron is trying to nail shit to paintings because, of course he is. Culprit nails the doll to the painting. He moves the painting, puts it to where the window is, leaves the room, goes outside without a raincoat like a lunatic. Painting is propped against the window. He nails down the key to the doll, pushes the painting down. Painting is on the floor. What was nailed to the doll? The key. The key was not what the... I can't read. A key and doll were nailed to the painting. The fourth incident occurred at the clock tower. The murdered woman with no name at all. The culprit prepares a rope ladder. He opens the shutter. What did the culprit use to escape? We don't have it yet, so we're gonna have to wait. Climbs down the rope ladder. Rope ladder is cut with the knife in sequence. Continues to smoothly descend. Pulls the rope down. The shutters were open enough for the rope. They closed. The culprit leaves the clock tower. What did the culprit use to destroy the evidence? The incinerator. Oh wait, I did have that. I had the rope ladder. I just didn't see it. Okay, never mind. Yes, they used the rope ladder. Alright. The true identity of the Nail Man. The culprits of these incidents are... Who is the Nail Man? Father Bob, and he's in the exact same pose as the Nail Man. Nice. Father Bob is the killer. Identity of the copycat killer. Who is the copycat killer? Johnny the Nail Man simp. And with that, the mystery is solved. Grade A storytelling, am I right, chat? I tell stories.
Step right up, step right up! A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nail Man? Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nail Man is first.
Can I do auto? I guess not.
The Nail Man is an urban legend of Kanaiward. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nail Man will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass, and the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward!
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route.
Father Bob, how could you?
The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse.
I agree. I think it is better that they actually show the culprit instead of just having some mysterious gray or dark silhouette of a figurine for the murder. I mean, we know who did it. We know who did it. Show it to us in the actual pictures. It's cooler that way.
All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
Man has insane precision.
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. Now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanayor.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we've got to solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked.
I don't know why, but picturing this man just nailing all of these dolls here is kind of funny to me.
But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Me trying to imitate Halara's voice, though.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway.
Me.
The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master!
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
Because the peacekeepers suck at their job.
But the cause of death in the art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Yeah, this looks so personal from this perspective. I think this woman definitely... I think that this guy was definitely one of this woman's little obedient sheep. This looks so personal, my god.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer.
first, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key.
Open your eyes, Father Bob!
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the mailman!
God damn it, Bobby, it was you! And push him in the incinerator. You must burn for your sins, Father. This moron.
Copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
It was you, Johnny! You did it! I like how Yuma's still pointing. Like, Shinigami, when can I stop?
This is the truth of the case!
And they're dead. Go to hell together.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Yay! You got acknowledged. You got acknowledged by... Well, pretty sure this is... this is probably not the first time that this was said. Kyoko's words echoing. I acknowledge you, my son. You have done well.
Really, Halara? You do?
Aw, he's blushing! God, you must so cute. Aw! So sweet. Heh. Nope.
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
Stop holding hands. It's my turn to put on the show now.
What's about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious?
I love Halara's tone. What nonsense is gonna happen now? I've seen more than enough from this woman. I don't need to see any more.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy!
It's punishment time! Hey, wrong franchise, bitch! That's my line!
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
Despair? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Down to all deplorables. Through into the vile mystery labyrinth.
Once again, what an adorably despair-inducing execution that was! I can still do better, though. But this isn't my game, so... Carry on, you crazy pink bitch. You ain't Junko, but you'll do for now. Okay, back to reality. And they're dead.
Father?
Father Bob? Johnny?
Are you all right?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead?
What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself. No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Yeah, hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there. Immediately.
He wants Yako so badly.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again?
Seth, no. Father, you can't die. Yako and I need your blessing.
Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
You were supposed to get us married. Yako like, wait, what?
Everyone!
This part.
Ah, he came back to life!
One of Kaiji Tang's best lines ever. Don't at me. This was perfectly executed.
Sorry about that! You see, I'm actually the neighbor.
I love that Shinigami is just so happy-go-lucky about it. It makes it so much funnier.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie.
What the fuck? That's not how it works.
I'm the nailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal.
Yeah, he was a simp for me. He died because he failed. He failed to replicate the crime exactly like I did, so he paid the price for being a rather terrible, terrible partner in crime.
Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence.
Fucking Shinigami. I don't know why, but this was so funny. This is too goofy to be serious. Nothing about this is serious.
If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
Okay, good night.
I didn't know you could do that.
No, you can't die. You can't die yet. You must wed me. You must wed me to my beloved detective man here. Yako's like, I'm gonna get so drunk after this.
But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
It was lazy and also very out of character.
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
My God.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him.
What the hell?
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
I'm still gonna have my way with you, Mr. Detective.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
You're so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
I love that. I'm gonna get so drunk and stuff my face with meat buns until I explode after this.
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
Motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Where is that coming from?
No. What are you doing here?
Damn!
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
Be careful, guys. Himiko's big brother is here. I'm sorry, I had to. Seth, no. It's my fiancé. You weren't supposed to find me here.
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
Yeah, he's doing it again. He's so embarrassing.
What are you doing here?
Also, how the hell can anyone take you seriously with a name like that? You're the reason those peacekeepers are just standing there and doing nothing. Blame my sister. She's the lazy one, not me. I actually get shit done here.
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help.
Benevolent, huh? Yeah, sure.
Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
A woman in power. I like it.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
Never mind, I hate it. It got from badass and cool to weird really quickly. Oh no.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone with such a dangerous aura before.
That's so funny. Yomi. Seth, I've been cheating on you. I know that. Why do you think I ran away from you?
He's that bad?
With a name like that, I kinda doubt it.
Master, your name is just as stupid as his. And look at you.
What's wrong with me?
You killed 3 people. I'd say you two are about the same level of insanity.
That's because I accepted your powers.
Yeah, but that was your past self's fault. Don't look at me.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
This man. I can't.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help.
What kind of love triangle square shape is this?
I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church. We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Damn!
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
No, my emotional support megaphone.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission.
Oh, I just noticed the back of Seth's jacket. He also worships the Dark Fox God. I'm sorry, it's actually a hedgehog, but you know what I mean.
And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you?
Are you serious right now?
Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward,
you must die.
Die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
That kick was the divorce papers.
But...
Well, I admit, I do feel some pity for him.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this.
This guy's the chief admin.
I'm so annoyed. I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's an honor.
Okay, y'all need to stop. Get a room.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Then why are they all so useless?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
I don't know, Yako. That sounds kind of personal. Do you two have history?
Well then. To our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace.
Hey, it's not our fault that your little grunts are so useless that they literally can't do anything correctly.
Or I'll need you to die.
I'm sure whoever voiced this guy had a blast with him.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the peacekeepers itself.
I am the law.
Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Shit.
Ah!
Wow. That's not very nice.
Even Shinigami is appalled.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Yeah, they're gonna do something crazy in the bedroom tonight. You good, Yako? That sucks.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you! One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but...
Aw, the little bow! Yuma!
No buts! None! How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
No!
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
Oh my god. Yuma literally can't get a W. He just...
Halara's memory must have been wiped after
He
entering
just
and leaving the
continues
labyrinth.
taking L's.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he just keeps taking L's.
Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories. Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
No, Yuma.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery Labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
No! Halara's gonna remember the hand-holding feast! Damn it, I thought I got out of that.
That's awful!
Oh, Oh my god, Yuma, you literally just keep taking L's. You cannot get a single W.
Hey, Yuma? Are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
That was literally a dad tone of voice. Did you hear the way he said that?
Hey, Yuma? Are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
He's not even trying to hide the fact that he's a man failure of a father. Yuma, are you listening, son? Literally the dad of the whole agency. Don't at me. He's just the dad.
Hey, Yuma? Are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
Dad. Son, you're grounded! I can't.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
You do acknowledge him. You should. So you do acknowledge him, you just didn't want to admit it in front of the boss, huh? Okay, Halara.
You should be proud.
Laura.
Aww.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
Aww. Oh my god, you must smile. I just want to protect him. He is so damn cute. I think he definitely beats his father in being adorable, because I thought Naegi was cute, but I think his son just beat him. Literally scolded like a child. I can't.
Are you serious? A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nailman?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth.
Well, it is the truth.
It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nailman.
Ironically, that's actually the truth.
He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest, and decided he needed to save them.
That's actually the right answer, though. That's the truth.
That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
No, that's the truth. That's actually the truth.
So, what about the kitty cat criminal?
Bubuki, honey, please. The kitty cat criminal? Johnny was no kitty cat. Man was a full-blown alley cat.
You mean the copycat?
Yeah.
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nailman.
That's also the truth. Also, I'm pretty sure that woman might have been... I get the feeling that he and that woman had something personal going on. And he's just like, screw you, I don't need you. I have the nailman. And I'll prove it. Knocks her on the head, kills her instantly.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself?
Okay.
None of this really makes any sense.
I mean, that's a good cover-up, but yeah.
That sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
They just died. Yuma, no! Look at his face! Oh my god.
It's me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
And the guy with the stupidest name in the entire franchise.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
Yeah, he wishes.
No, It was a motorcycle.
He wishes.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeeper's influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally.
Well, yeah, that much is obvious.
I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Says the guy whose last name is Thunderbolt. I mean, fair, but... Hell Smile, though? Sounds like the cover of some edgy teenager's MySpace.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal?
Fubuki!
How scary.
Fubuki! Oh, this girl.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Given that they were defensive about it, probably.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number 1, no matter how difficult they are.
Vivia finally says something.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, man.
So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, we worked super hard. I'm so stressed, I could die. Oh wait, but I can't die.
Yuma's so
We
dumb
have a
with everything.
visitor? That's rare. Yuma, can you go get it?
Sure.
Oh.
Someone's here. Maybe you should get the door. They might get fed up and go home.
I see.
A visitor? Could it be?
Maybe.
Do you have an idea of who it is?
Perhaps it is the kitty cat you mentioned earlier.
Not kitty cat, copycat. Anyway, that guy already committed suicide.
Oh? Oh, truly? My apologies. I do so often forget things.
Hey.
The visitor. It could be the Peacekeepers.
What do I do?
Oh, they may be after us after what happened today. Yeah, be careful. You're not going to help?
I don't work for cheap.
I could, but how much can you pay? Right. What about you, Vivia? What do you have to say? How kind of you. I didn't think you'd come to check on me, too. But you should probably check on the visitor instead. They might get mad and go home.
Yes.
Poor Vivia. He's happy just to be acknowledged.
Yuma.
A visitor, who could it be? Yuma, can you go get it?
Oh,
Sure.
Master, you're like a little servant boy.
Aw, it's the boy.
it's you.
My dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just... Well, I'm happy for you.
Aw, look at you getting thanked. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
This whole day's been a roller coaster for poor Yuma.
Be quiet.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Did someone else die or something?
Will you play catch with me?
No, that's so wholesome! God damn it. Okay, Yuma, you got one W here.
Huh? Catch? But it's raining.
How do you think these people live, Yuma?
Actually, sure. let's play.
Get at least one W in your life, for real. It's the hour on a very positive end.
The unending rain.
And then you must go into
My memories still seem
poetry
like
again.
faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing. I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here? But with the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter. Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization.
What are you gonna do, Shinigami?
So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
Yuma, you are a detective. Just admit it. Okay, I'm pretty sure my score on this isn't going to be a double S. It's probably going to be an S, if anything. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just an S. Not bad, not bad. Could have been worse. Yeah, some of those reasoning death matches got me a little bit. Danger dodge, yeah, I'm not the best. Still good though. Still good. Yeah, detective points earned. That should get Yuma to level up a few times. Alright, I have cleared chapter 1, and I will now save my progress, and that's going to be the end for tonight's stream, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this awesome mystery solving. Pretty good, pretty good. So how we all feeling? How we all feeling about Halara? We stand Halara? Do we stand Halara, chat? We stand the awesome non-binary detective? We stand Halara in this house. We stand the Halara. Even if they are greedy. We still stand. Yes, we stand the monarch. The detective monarch. We stand. Alright, everyone. That's gonna be it for tonight. So, I will see you guys next week for more Ultra Sparagos, and this time I will stream it. I'm sorry I couldn't stream it. I'm sorry I couldn't stream it this week. There was something I had to do and finish and take care of. Personal stuff. And honestly, because I didn't stream that, it threw me off, and I forgot to switch my layouts for the last stream, so that's kind of why I messed that up. So yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, Omori too, yes. Definitely will be for Omori on Monday, so I'll have Omori on Monday with Ren and Glock and Jim Jam. And Ultra Sparkles on Tuesday. B3 on Thursday, and more Raincoat on Saturday next week. Thank you for joining me on streaming this week, everyone. Hope you all have a good night, and take care of yourselves. Alright, thank you for coming. Bye, everyone. See you next time.